We are in live chat, and if you're watching this as a recording, enjoy. You can come live with us on Monday mornings, somewhere between 9 Central and before 10. So if you're Eastern, it'll be 10 Central or a little later, and Mountain would be 8, Pacific would be 7, etc. Okay, so if you're here, let me know. When you're talking to me, make sure you put your name in. If it's not in your opt in for a chance to get a Declutter Your Life Flylady Kat. What is that? I don't know what that was. Something came up. I couldn't read it. Anyway, say your name if your name is not in the title. Say your name if your name is not in the title. Gainer's here from the UK. Hi, Kitty Cat. Hi, Joy. I happen to know it's Joy because of her little thing, but her name's not in her title. Lisa Chapman, good morning. And I guess that I should tell you that Lisa is one of my membership people. She's one of my 20 percenters. Hey, Marty, my sister, who is also a monitor, or what do you call yourself, moderator? Tracy Grant is here. Good morning, Tracy. Have a sip of that coffee I was reaching for
Junior
earlier.
moderator.
She's a junior moderator. Larry's the senior moderator. Sylvia Butler is here, probably sitting on her beautiful porch. Good morning, Sylvia. Joy said hi. Okay, hi, everybody. I should get that TV out of the picture, huh? Is that better? And I've got a blanket behind me.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine, Mr. B. Everything's fine. Lita's one of my 20 percenters. Hi, Lita. Yeah, I get excited about all the things. Lolette Mizell, good morning. 1 month going strong. Thank you. You're welcome. Thanks to you. You're welcome, Lolette. Roll Tide is here. That's Mr. B, the senior moderator and spouse. Blessed wife and mommy says, hi, Mr. B. Again, hi. That's Joy. Hi, everyone. It is beautiful weather up here. I'm so excited. We found out that not Monday, not today, but next Monday, we finally are going to close on our new property up here. So we'll be able to begin the building process of getting things put on there so we can get our RV put on there. We're excited about that. We won't be building our home for a while, but we'll be getting our RV on there first. And so excited to have that. And I'll be showing you, I'll be actually recording outside sometimes there. Sorry, my hair's driving me crazy this morning. I'll be recording outside sometimes there, so that'll be nice. I'm looking forward to that. Margaret Rose is here. Hey, Margaret. I tried to call you on your sister's birthday, but couldn't reach you. Blessed Wife and Mommy says, woohoo, exciting. Again, that's Joy. Kylene Height, first time catching you live. Love your approach to the Flylady system. My name is Kylene. Hi, Kylene. Welcome. We're so happy to have you. Sylvia says, yay, new property. I know. It's about 5 acres. It's shaped in a triangle. It's in Northwest Alabama, about 5 miles from the Natchez Trace, if you're familiar with that. If not, look it up. It's awesome. Natchez Trace. And about 5 minutes from the Tennessee line. So it's a really pretty part of the country. I was sitting outside this morning looking at the sky and thinking how much it reminds me of the ocean here. I don't know, the last time I lived here for a short time, I thought the same thing. And I don't know why. We're in the middle of this, of the country, the United States, but there's something about the big wide spaces here that remind me of being on the ocean. Not that I spend a lot of time on the ocean, but a lot. I mean, I'm a Florida native, so I've been there a lot. Good morning, Mimi Chapman. Again, another member of the 20% Club. Is that what we're calling that, the 20% Club?
You should know by now.
I don't even know. I don't even know, girls. What else? What else can I tell you? Oh, let me talk about my different channels, just so everybody knows, in case it's your first time here. First of all, if you're first time here, welcome. We're so happy to have you here at what is the title of my channel nowadays?
Which one?
My current channel that I'm talking on.
Declutter Your Life with Kat.
Declutter Your Life with Kat. It used to. I've named it several things, but I think we've stuck. I think this is the best one. Declutter Your Life with Flylady Kat. So welcome to Declutter Your Life with Flylady Kat. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I go live on Mondays in the morning, most Mondays. Occasionally there'll be one where I can't, I can't be here, but most Mondays. I will be here next Monday before I close on my home. It's very exciting. Um, I have several other channels. They're Patreon channels. Those are paid channels. Patreon, the same title, Declutter Your Life with Flylady Kat, is $5 a month, and that gives you a video 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, on exactly what we're doing every day. For those of you who've been around a while who haven't come lately or have left, it's a lot like the boot camp used to be, except that it's not as strict as boot camp. So I'm telling you what to do Monday through Friday. For those of you who don't work in the home as a homemaker, but work as a payroll homemaker, I do address you every day in those videos, and I tell you what to do on Saturday and Sunday, which is when you do the most of your work if you work a conventional job. Um, I also have mentoring. Now, right now, my mentoring is full. I have no room.
They get on a wait list.
I will tell them that, Mr. B.
Oh, okay.
I don't have any room right now in my mentoring. It's full. But if you are wanting to be mentored, I would highly recommend, if you are already a Patreon on the $5 plan, that you send me a note through Patreon so that I can put you on a wait list, because if someone cancels or graduates out, then there'll be a spot open, and it will be first come, first serve. So I've got some people on the wait list now. It's probably a good idea to put yourself on the wait list. I have different things that I mentor for. I mentor just in homemaking, and that one would be, you can either do 4 times a month or 3 times a month or 2 times a month. 4 times a month is $100, 3 is $75, 2 is $50. Generally, people who pick those stay with them for several months, and sometimes people stay for a very long time because they want the accountability and they need the weekly guidance, or every other week or 3 times a month guidance from me. I also mentor people in business. So if you have a business that you're all upset with, and generally that kind of goes hand in hand. If you're working and doing, and you may not be running your own business, you may be working in some business, but you need help with that, I can also help you in that area of your life. In that same vein, if you need to be mentored in meal planning, I have something called Magic Meal Planning. It's twice a month. It's $50. And each of these are about 25-minute appointments. And then I have a once a month appointment, which is $100, which is a financial planning. We need a whole hour to go through everything. And some people need several of these appointments, like 2 or 3 months in a row. Some people can get it in one. Some people need it in 6. It's up to you, and your level of ability with dollars, so, or money or numbers. So I will help you with that. It's not complicated. It sounds very complicated when I talk about it. It's very simple. The other thing that I have another Patreon channel, and it's called The Catholic Flylady, and that is it's 5 days a week. It's a little incentive every morning, a little thought about the Flylady system and how to approach it from a Catholic perspective. You don't have to be Catholic to join. I welcome all faiths, or if you don't believe, I welcome you to join and see if maybe there's something here for you. So Larry put the link up. But in general, I give a little Catholic perspective every day. So it's like, how do you look at taking care of your children, or how do you look at doing your morning routine or whatever, and how can you be helped spiritually in that? So it's a Christian channel. All right, so that's it. Let me go back and read all the notes that I have. And of course, right now, any of you can join the Catholic Flylady or the Patreon channel for the $5 a month, which gives you the 5 recordings a week. Okay.
If they join both, they'll be getting 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good math,
That's a
Larry.
deal.
That's good math, Larry. So
10 videos for $10 a week. That's a steal.
Okay.
Maybe we should raise the price.
Be quiet.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go back here and see. Margaret said, hi, everybody. Blessed wife of mine. Oh, so that said exciting. Okay, I read about Kylene again. Welcome, Kylene, again. And you're welcome. Debbie Ernst is here waving her little hand. She's one of our members of the. Oh, I have one other thing, and it's a membership where it's through YouTube. It's not through Patreon, where you can join for $9.99 a month. We have a once a month live meeting of that special group of people where we have questions and answers. I give, sometimes I have free drawings. Sometimes we just have a challenge for the month, whatever. It's a fun group to be in. We have a lot of fun in that. It's 1 hour a month. Okay.
You know what date that's going to be?
I do, but I don't have my book with me, so
Okay.
I don't. Forever Mimi, hello to the host and everyone in live. Happy Monday. I hope everyone is doing well. That's Forever Mimi. Nancy is here. Good morning, Nancy. One of my 20 percenters. Debbie Ernst, 20 percenter, giving us a thumbs up. Mr. B put the Patreon information up. Nancy says, happy Monday. Sonia Covington, good morning, everyone. You are so popular. It's because you're the bestest. Thanks, Joy. Casey Lorraine, one of my members. Good morning, Casey. Christina R., one of the members. When I say members, it's a 20% club, the membership on YouTube. Christina is one of those. Ernestine is also one. Good morning from Kansas, Ernestine. Mr. B has the Flylady links up for Patreon and for what's the other one? Oh, the Catholic Flylady. Mary Sellers says good morning and roll tide. She's from Alabama, like me now. Carlene Blackwood, great morning, Flylady and Mr. B. Hi, Carlene. Okay, so I'm ready for questions and I'll give you answers. You may or may not want the answer, but I'll give you the answer. Rachel says, good morning, everyone. Hey, Rach. So what is your question today? Just so you know, it's Monday. We're in the kitchen this week. It's zone 2. So by this time, if your payroll, you would have, if you're following me, done your plan for this week on Sunday so that you know what you're doing Monday through Friday and Saturday and Sunday. If you're at-home homemaker, you did your plan last Wednesday, so you know what your 4 things are in your zone. So today, we skip tomorrow on the classic Flylady. We skip tomorrow because it's a free day, but you can move it around. And then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So you've got 4 days to work in your kitchen, 4 15-minute units. Okay, that's for decluttering. If you don't have clutter, you can deep clean. In fact, I want you to deep clean one item for up to 15 minutes. Doesn't have to take the whole 15. Okay. Very inspiring channel. Thank you, Mimi. Zone done, Joy said. Joy's on fire today. Joy is on fire. Aren't you, Joy? She's all over the place this morning. Not all over. She's on top of it this morning. Samuel Moose. Where did you move to Alabama from? Is it too hot here? Okay. I don't know who you are, but tell me what your name is. If Samuel is your husband's name, let me know what your name is so I can talk to you. I moved from Florida as a Florida native for I'm 69 years old. So I've lived there. I've lived here. I've lived there my whole life. It's not too hot for me. It's too crowded for me. We have moved to Northwest Alabama. It's beautiful here, and I love it here, and it's my husband's native area, so we're happy to be here. And it's not unfamiliar to me. Sylvia said, what do you do? What do I do if I have my day all planned out and something that can't wait comes up? Do I stuff later or put it on another day? Do I do my stuff later? You have to look at your day. This is a great question. Thanks, Sylvia. You have to look at your planner and say, I've got to do that. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I've got to get that done. So let me look at my day and let me prioritize. That is priority number 1. So I would say that I'm going to move. Well, if I move that, I'm not going to be able to do that, and I want to do that. So you're going to have to be really mindful and think about your day. I don't want you cramming things in. You still need time to breathe in your day. So let's say that it's today, and your weekly home blessing hour is this morning, and that's the only time you really wanted to do it, okay? And everything else is all planned out, and then this emergency thing happens, and it's going to take exactly that amount of time. You could take your weekly home blessing hour and split it out over 6 days, 10 minutes a day, and then step right back in next Monday. You could skip it altogether, Wouldn't recommend that much, but you could. You could move it to another day. For example, on Friday, we do we do car and purse day. That's such a little day. You could say, I'm going to move car and purse day to Wednesday, and I'm going to move planning and desk day to Thursday, and I'm going to move errand day to Friday. I mean, you can move things around. So it's okay. You can not put it on your free day. If an emergency happens on your free day, you have to take care of that, but you cannot move anything to a predetermined free day. Now, you could move your free day. You could say, I'm going to do that tomorrow, move my free day to Wednesday, and then Thursday will be planning a desk day, and Friday will be errand day, and I'll do car and purse day that day. You could do that, because car and purse day is so little. If you've been doing it regularly, you can add it to that. Rhonda says, hi, Miss Kat, good to see you. Good to see you, Rhonda Ramsing. So I hope that helps. You have the freedom to move things around, but do not recreate the wheel. Do not overstuff your day. Do not make yourself work double time. I don't want that to happen to you. That's not healthy, okay? And your house is not going to fall in, and you are not going to die, and nothing's going to burst into flames if you skip. I don't want you to make that a habit, but I don't want you to think that it's going to be the end of the world if you do, or if you miss something. You know, we're human, so we miss things sometimes, okay? And it's okay. You just step right back in where you stepped out. All right, so are any of you right now off the wagon? Have any of you fallen off the wagon? I'd love to talk to you today. Tell me if you fess up. Have you fallen off the wagon? Have you come back here to recommit? Are you just here because it's a habit? Let me know if you have fallen off the wagon, or if you've recently fallen off the wagon and jumped back on. Either way, I'd like to know. Just know that if you have fallen off the wagon, so to speak, all of us are on the wagon with our hands out, ready to pull you in and get you back in with us, because we all are you. Kat knows us so well. Don't mess with that free day. That's what we all try to do. Isn't that true, Connie? I do know you. I am you. Oh, Tracy said, I can't quite catch the wagon. Trace, I'm so glad you told me that. Okay, baby, here's what you do. First things first. If you can't quite get it, it's not working, I like to compare that to spinning plates. Have you ever been to the circus where they have those wobbly poles and they stick a little plate on it and they spin the plate and it starts spinning, or they get it and then they get another one going and then they put a third one on and they're going back and forth? That's what it's like when you're doing everything. You get good and you can spin, 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 spin. You're spinning all three wobbly. But you can't just start out with 3 plates. They'll all fall off. So Chris fell off the wagon, but she's ready to jump back on. Hey, Irene, welcome. And she's got her weekly home blessing hour going. So what I want you to do, if you've fallen off the wagon or you're trying to get back on the wagon, or you've never gotten on the wagon, Elizabeth said she's fallen off the wagon but had a baby 13 weeks early. Oh, there's a reason. Sonia fell off the wagon. Okay, girls, I'm going to read all your details in a minute, but I want to talk to the person who's trying to get on for the first time. You have to start with routines, period. You don't try to do zone work and you don't try to do basic weekly plan. You just get your routines going. So that means you're going to get up in the morning and do your morning routine. Now, there are videos on every one of these things I'm talking about. The morning routine. You're going to follow that with some laundry. That's the laundry routine. You're going to follow that with some paper. That's the paper routine. When I say some paper, I mean 1 inch. So if you have piles of paper and it's overwhelming you, don't freak out. You're going to take 6 inches and say, it's Monday, I've got 6 inches of paper. I'm going to work on 1 inch today. It doesn't take long. It's like that. 98% of that old paper is trash. Anyway, you're going to do morning routine, laundry, paper. Then you're going to do after dinner routine, video on that, before bed routine, which I now break into 2 parts. There's a video on before bed routine, and that's it. Now, I added clutter stops, 3 clutter stops. If you're new and you haven't started decluttering yet, it might freak you out a little to do a clutter stop. So don't even worry about a clutter stop yet. I just want you to do those routines and get good at those routines, especially the before bed routine. That's the most important one. And then the next morning, the morning routine. But it is equally important to do some laundry, to do some paper, and to do the after dinner routine. So that's where I want you to start. Don't go into this all guns blazing. You'll fall off the wagon. Okay, now let me see who else said they fell off the wagon. Mary Sellers said her perfectionism kicks in and she sets a timer for 15 minutes for each room, and that's the best advice you ever gave me. Okay. Um, Connie said, I fell off the wagon last winter. I could blame seasonal depression, but that's just a poor excuse. Been back on the wagon ever since. Yay, Con. Yay, Connie. I'm so proud of you. Okay, Sonia Covington, I fell off the wagon. Basement garage clutter, trying to reorganize around summer vacations. Okay, does that mean you're trying to get all that done? All that done? Basement garage clutter, trying to reorganize around summer vacations. When you have a vacation, you have a vacation. You don't do anything in summer vacation. The only thing you do when you come back from vacation, if you've gone off somewhere, is you empty your you take your suitcases in the house that day, the day you get home, unless it's after midnight. Then you do it first thing in the morning. And then the next day, the first day off, the first day back home, you unpack those suitcases. You wash all the dirty clothes. You put the clean clothes away and all your toiletries away and the suitcases away. Always plan your vacation to have one day off before you go back to work if you work. Always, if you work in the home, it's okay. You can get away with it. But if you have to go to work, you can't stay home and do laundry and be at work. So always plan one day home. If you haven't done that, it's too late, then you haven't. But that's what I want you to do, okay? All right, now, planning around vacation and the basement and the garage. So basements and garages are huge, all right? I don't want you to do both your basement and your garage at one time. I want you to take 15 minutes of the basement, if that's your other room, or the garage, if you're working in other room, which is zone 3. Right now we're in zone 2, the kitchen, and work on it for 15 minutes. If you are one of those girls who has decided to do a project, which is advanced Flylady, it's something that I have. Advanced Flylady is project. You have to be good at zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, zone 4, and zone 5 before you can ever do a project. But if you are in a project, you know I want you to work 30 minutes maximum in your project 4 days a week. Or if you're payroll, 2 hours on Saturday in place of your zone. That's it. Okay? All right, so let me go back to some of these other questions. That was Sonia. So Sonia, listen to me. Elizabeth said, she had her baby 13 weeks early. Where did it go? And the NICU is an hour away from home. Well, Elizabeth, sweetheart, you don't have a choice. You have to just go and be with your baby. If your baby's still in the hospital, I hope that you did well and that your baby is doing well. And what you're going to do is get up in the morning, do your morning routine, and go be with your baby. And then when you come home, probably going to make dinner, clean up after dinner, and do your before bed routine. That's all I'd want you to do right now. If your house is getting a little out of hand, it's not the end of the world. It'll be fine. Just try to pick up what you lay down, okay? All right. Just focus on that baby and getting yourself well and the baby well. All right, let's see. Got a lot of junk on here. Okay. That's Elizabeth. Okay, Irene is doing her weekly home blessing. She always listens to me while she's working. Chris fell off the wagon. She's ready to jump back on. Okay, Chris, jump back on. Step in where you stepped out. And that's where we started. We started with Tracy, who can't quite catch the wagon. All right, so let me go back to see where we are. I'm reading my notes, girls. Hold on. Okay, Helene. And Connie's back on the wagon. Helene Goslin said, feel like my piles of paper is about to break the wheels of my wagon. Okay, Colleen, you need to be doing your paper routine. So you're going to, now listen to me carefully, anybody who has paper clutter, think about all the paper in your house. I know it's in different places and in different piles and in different drawers and in different rooms. But think about all that paper. If you were to stack that paper up, how many times would it go to your 8-foot ceiling? So a typical bedroom ceiling is 8 feet. How many times would it go there? So if you say maybe one time, then you're going to get it all done in 2.5 months. 4 months, I beg your pardon, 4 months, it'll be all gone. If you have it 3 times, then it's going to be 12 months. If you have it 12 times, then it's going to be 24 months. Is that right? 12 divided by, no, 12 times 8, 72 feet divided by 2, 36 months, 3 years, it'll be gone. But how long have you had it? And you're not going to hurt yourself doing this. This is not going to break your back. You're going to take the first little stack is 6 inches. So know that an inch, you can get a ruler, but an inch is this much right here on your finger. That's an inch. So 6 of those. Take that little stack of paper away from all that other stuff. Take it away and put it either on your kitchen counter or in your laundry room. Someplace you're going to go every Monday through Saturday. Okay? Then you're going to pull off an inch. Monday morning, Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, Friday morning, Saturday morning, Sunday morning. Not Sunday morning. You don't do it on Sunday. On Monday, you put a new 6 inches out. I know it seems like it's slow, but it's honestly not slow. Because if you do 6 inches a week, that's 12 inches in 2 weeks. That's a foot. That's 2 feet in a month. However many months you're going to be working is how many you're going to, let's say you worked 4 months, that's 8 feet of paper. So if it went to your ceiling, it'd be all the way gone. And what you'll need is an inbox. You need an inbox, an empty inbox. And what you're going to do is go through that paper and you're going to say, what action does this require? Now, if it's trash, it immediately goes on a trash pile. If it has to be shredded, and the only things that really require shredding are Social Security number, bank account number, or any account number, those. Or for some reason, if you have confidential information from a third party that you need to shred, those will be shred. Everything else is garbage. If it has your name and address on it, so does everything else online. Anyone can find your name and address. Don't waste your time shredding all that. Just put it in the garbage. Now, anything that requires action is going to be something that truly needs to be filed. And don't fool yourself and say, I don't know what to do with this, I'm going to put it in the file. That's a delay tactic. Don't do that. That's like a little child saying, Mommy, I'm thirsty, when you put him in bed. It's a delay tactic. Okay? So don't delay. Get rid of it today. That's a good saying. Don't delay, get rid of it today. All right, so it needs to be filed, or it needs to be paid, or you need to call somebody about it, or you need to put it in your planner. Those go in your inbox, and there won't be very many. Maybe 2% of everything you're going through, maybe not even that much. Then on your planning and desk day, you're going to take that inbox and you're going to do the action. Every single piece of paper, you're going to do the action and put it away or call the person or whatever. Okay? Put it in your planner, write it in your planner. All right. So that's how you get rid of your paper. I hope that helps. That was a quick trip around paper clutter. All right. Trying to get back to where I was. Y'all are so talky today. I love it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start at the bottom and work backwards. Please hold your comments so I can get through these. Joy said, I can't seem to get through plan and desk day because for me it's more like a 98% to go through. I can't seem to get through planning and desk day because for me it's more like 98% to go through. You mean you're putting that many action items in your inbox? Then you may be dealing with a very recent pile of clutter, but you have to do it. You have to get it done. Okay? All right. Hey, good morning, Yarden. Helene, wow, that's Kat's great advice for my paper decluttering. Thank you. You're welcome. Mimi, what I decided to do is work 3 days in a zone and 1 day on a project. It seems to be working for me. That's your choice. Aikui Sarkeesian. Hi, Aikui. Good afternoon, Kat. Greetings from Poland. Thank you for the amazing work you do. Thank you very much, Aikui. So nice to have you. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, and welcome. Gani said hi. Connie said, Elizabeth, you haven't fallen off the wagon. You are on a different wagon, the most important wagon. I'll be praying for your sweet baby. There you go. That was a good answer, Connie. Joy said, I'm stuck on paper too, but there are old notebooks and old planners. How do I do an itch? You take an old planner, like this is about to be an old planner when this month is over. I'm going to take it, I'm going to go through it, I'm going to make sure I've gotten anything out of it that I need to put in my new planner, and then I'm going to put it in the garbage. You don't keep old planners. You don't keep old journals. Well, you might. I don't journal. I don't find it helpful. But if you do and you maybe need to keep your journals, that's fine if you actually read them from time to time. But this goes in the garbage. It's very cute and I enjoyed using it. But guess what? I'm so excited about this one, which is about to start. Now, in my case, I get 4-month planners. But next year I'm getting a 1-year planner. But when the year is over, I throw it away. I don't keep it. Number one. Number two, if you have old notebooks, open them up, take the papers out of them and put them on your stack. If these notebooks are something you really need, like how often do you need a notebook in your house? Most people that I talk to who have piles of notebooks end up keeping 3 empty notebooks. Just in case they need one, the rest go in the garbage, or you can take them to the Goodwill, but they probably won't want them. Everybody has them and they take up a lot of space. Throw them away. Okay, that's your answer. All right, that's Joy. Okay, Yasmin, good morning. Mimi, I sometimes get overwhelmed, but think about the 15 minutes and just get up and do something. It works. Yay, Mimi. Joy said prayers for Elizabeth. Aw, oops. I love it when you guys pray for each other. Lita, I don't want to take it to my new home. Would it be a waste of time to put things in storage and work on a few boxes each week? Let me get back to your original question and I'll answer that. My basement is nuts. This is Joy. It'd take more than a week. It'd take more than 1 week. Do you recommend it in 2 months back to back, or 1 month basement, 1 month child room, and the following basement again? I'd stick to it back to back. Hello, Kat from Greece. Routines are the best thing I've ever done. Irene. Hi, Irene. Thank you for putting your name in letters I could read. I have 2 Irenes, one in Canada, one in Greece. I'm so happy for you, and I love Greece. It's such a beautiful country. Okay, Lita, here's your original question. Moving in 32 days from a 2-story, 3-bedroom house to a 2-bedroom, 1-floor apartment. I have 11 years of clutter that I've been working on since April. Made lots of progress, but there's more to go. Lita, I would say that's up to you. I will tell you that I did rent a storage locker, a storage place, official, one of those places that are air conditioned and locks up and everything. And we put everything that we didn't get rid of when we moved out of our house into our first RV in there. And we decided that after 1 year, everything that we didn't need or use was going away. And that's exactly what we did. We went through it occasionally. Maybe we needed to replace this with this, or we like this better than that, or oh, I forgot about this, or I don't like this, let me switch it for that. We did that during the year. And at the end of the year, Larry and I went over there. We called our children. We said, what would you like to have? Because a lot of their memories were in here. And we got rid of every single thing, all the way down to my wedding gown that I'd been saving for, at that point, 43 years. And guess what? How many times I missed it? None, zero, zip, zilch. It's gone. My china is gone. A cousin has it. I'm so happy. My crystal is gone. A cousin has it. I'm so happy. What else? Big TVs we gave away. Beds we gave away. A lot of things we just took to the Goodwill. Some boxes I did not even open. I had written on the side some things that were in there, took the whole box and gave it away. And we gave the key back and we stopped paying rent, and it was such a relief. So you might want to do that, but you do have to be very disciplined, that every month you go in there and look for something else, or you got to go look at it, because if you go in there cold after a year, you're going to say, oh no, I can't get rid of this. But if you've been looking at it month after month and saying, yeah, I don't need that, yeah, I don't, you've kind of, and if you haven't gotten rid of it, but you think you might need it, or, then when you get to the end of the year, you can say, oh no, I'm getting rid of all this junk. And at that time, you have to get rid of it. Okay, I hope that helps you, Lita. All right, so the next question, I'm still going backwards. How are we doing on time? Oh no, I'm going backwards. It's my favorite.
You got a lot forward now.
I'm going backwards for right now. I told everybody to stop sending me notes, but they kept sending me notes, so what can I do? Going backwards to catch up on all these. Answered that, answered that. Answered that, answered that. Okay. I answered that, okay. Sorry, girls. Just having to go through these questions. I don't want to miss anybody. Stop sending me stuff. It keeps popping everything away. Marty, stop talking to me.
She's not talking to you.
Yeah, I keep getting things from Marty. He keeps bopping it back on.
She's not talking to you.
Stop talking. Stop talking. Okay. Okay, I'm back to Lita again. See, I'm having to go back, because every time somebody says something, it pops me to the bottom.
You need to just go forward.
Mr. B. Nancy says she feels like she's off the wagon, but doing what I can during house refresh season. Nancy, you're doing great. As your personal mentee, I'm telling you, you're doing fine. You're not off the wagon. Hi from Southern California, Natalie. I fell off my routine last week, and it shows today. Just step back in, Natalie. Just step back in where you stepped out. Okay, I think I read that. I read all these. Okay, now I can go back to the bottom again and try to catch up again. Okay. Let's have a friend's help for decisions about being cinema house. Move smoothly from 3 years to 3,000. Okay, Marty's talking about moving. Journal every day and also find it therapeutic. Some of you do. I hate when I read back my stuff. It sounds so dorky. I just don't like it. Vegan Mama. Hi, Angela and Elena. Smiles a lot, Mama. What's your name? I can't remember. When trying to create a capsule wardrobe, it turns out I don't like any of my clothes, so I'd only have like 5 things. Is that okay? You don't like them, then get rid of them and put 5 more things in. You need 10 things at least. 10 things, and that means not counting jeans and t-shirts or shoes or jackets. We're just talking about tops and bottoms and dresses and skirts. You need a total of 10. Marty is in trouble. She is in trouble, Connie. Very essential. Hi, Kat. I'm a hoarder trying to sell tons of clothes. Can't get rid of it. I'm depressed, tired, 2 kids and me. Please help. If you're truly a hoarder, very essential, you need professional help. Somebody who's licensed in that therapeutic field. I'm not that person. If you are getting rid of things and you're not saving every single thing that comes in your house, and you're not having a problem, then you just need to start decluttering, but a little bit at a time. But if you are calling yourself a hoarder, I'm going to believe that you're a hoarder. And if you're a hoarder, then this isn't the place for you. You need a professional, like a doctor, to help you with that, okay? Or somebody who's an official counselor. All right, so if you're not a hoarder, don't call yourself a hoarder. It's not a good thing. That's a real, true mental problem. All right, I'm going to try to go up here to where I ended and go backwards. I'm trying to catch up with you girls. I did that. I'm stuck on paper. I did that. Elizabeth. I read that. I read that. I read that. Helene said, thanks for the paper decluttering advice. I can't seem to get through Plan and Desk Day because I read that. Good morning, Yarden. Okay, I think this is where I stopped. Good morning, everyone from Highland, Utah. Hi, Donna Reed Nilsson Hayes. That's a mouthful. That's like my name, Kathy Lynn Teresa Wise Brewer. Yes, old notebooks and things to read, see if I need it. Margaret, when doing paper clutter, we found a $5 refund check. I told Allison I didn't know anything about it because if I did, I would not have buried it. That's right, Margaret, you would not have. Margaret is my born organized friend. Journaling was more therapeutic for me. I never read them afterwards. I toss them. Okay, therapeutic in the way that you just get it out and then throw it away. All right. And then people talking to each other. Lots of storage space in a house can be either a blessing or a curse. I'm not sure which. I agree, Nancy. It can be a curse, actually. Smiles a lot, Mama. When trying to create a capsule wardrobe, I read that one. Okay. Vegan, I read that one. Mimi, she finds it therapeutic. So Mimi, are you throwing yours away? So that's sweet, very essential. Okay. Marty got in trouble. 30 years, Lita, sorry. I stole nothing, and Goodwill and Habitat for Humanity hit the jackpot. You mean sold nothing? Yeah. Yeah. Nella Gorgica. I hope I'm saying that right. So happy to catch you online. I love you. You have helped me so much. Thank you from Nella in Italy. Hello, Nella, or is it Neela? I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thank you so much. I'm going to call you Neela. I'm thinking that's probably what it is. Hi, Nancy. We love Marty. Be nice to her. She knows I love her. Very essential. Thank you. I'm not going to call myself a hoarder. Good. What I should call myself, what should I call myself? I'm clean but have tons of stuff.
Just needs to start
You are
decluttering.
cluttered and you just need to declutter, and you start at the beginning and you work your way through. It's not something that you can jump around in or do. If somebody gives you a book to read and it's 500 pages long, some people can sit down and read the whole book. I have more of a life than that. I can't do that. I have to read it in little bits, and I can't skip from here to there. I have to read and put it down and read and put it down. That's the way it is to clean a house of clutter. You have to do a little bit every day, 15 minutes a day, 4 days a week. That's your decluttering. You declutter in the zone. Don't worry about this room is worse than this room. Just declutter in the zone. And eventually your least cluttered room will be not cluttered at all. And that will be where you go to breathe and relax. And then when you get to the next room, it will be empty. And then the next, and eventually you won't have any clutter. We can do this. You may want to be mentored. You may want to put your name on my wait list. Very essential. I wish I knew what your first name was. Yes, Connie said, you are us and we are you. Very essential. We are you. I started going through my old journals and getting rid of the journals. Good, Mimi. Lynn from England. Hi,
England's
Lynn.
in the house.
Huh?
England's in the house.
England in the
We got
house?
England, Poland, Italy.
Lynn from England says, nice to join you all. I now do zones in the garden, which helps me to keep on top of everything like the garden. Just need to up my game in the home. You really are a blessing for me. And that is true. You know, I'm going to put this down a little. My neck is breaking. It's true. You have to, I apply the Flylady system to everything, to business, to the garden. I don't have one right now, but I will again. I'll have a flower garden and a vegetable garden and a lawn, so it's gonna need a lot of attention. To my house, to the RV, to the way you do clothes. The system is very simple. You go to the end of what you want it to look like, and you just reverse engineer it. That's all you do. Do you know what I mean by that? So for example, let's say your kitchen is a mess and you want it to be, you've got the picture in your mind. The sink is empty and shining, dishwasher's empty, counters are clear, okay? And then you look at the reality and you say, okay, how can I get it that way? Well, the first thing I need to do is, and you're just kind of reverse engineering. So you're going to say, the first thing I need to do is wash the dishes. And then I need to, 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 and then you're going to start here and do those things. Little bits at a time. And then some things you have to maintain, like doing the dishes is a maintenance thing. You have to continue to do it every day. Okay.
7 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. B, for that time reminder. But anyway, thank you for that comment, Lynn. Rhonda said, I am an empty nester and completely starting over in my own small one-bedroom apartment. I will be using all the things that you've taught me to make sure that I don't end up in a mess. Wonderful, Rhonda. Big Sis Kat will tell me what to do. Doesn't mean I have to. I love you, Kat. I love you too, Marty. Okay, I'm going to try to pronounce your name, very essential. Edita? Is it Edita? 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 I'm going to say Edita. If I'm saying that wrong, give me the correct pronunciation. Casey Lorraine, I actually have a micro wardrobe, aka capsule wardrobe, with only 2 long sleeve shirts, 5 other tops, and 7 bottoms. It works wonderfully for me. I'm not a minimalist in any other area of my life. That's a beautiful wardrobe. So you've got 5 tops and 7 pants. That's 12, 13, 14. So that's nearly a 10. You know, the 10 item capsule, the 10 item wardrobe is a capsule wardrobe that I believe, as far as I'm concerned, was started by Jennifer L. Scott of the Daily Connoisseur. She is fabulous. She is classy. She is such a sweet lady and a great homemaker. She says it doesn't have to be 10. It could be 8. It could be 12. You know, doesn't matter. So good job. Thank you. He is doing well. Thank you. Oh, good, Elizabeth. That's your little baby. Lita, thanks Marty and Kat. I need as much advice as I can get. Yes, Edita. Thank you, Edita. Nancy, the 10-item wardrobe would not work for me. No, Nancy is a maximalist as far as clothes go. I only know because I've mentored her for a very long time. And she loves her clothes. She's got a really cute figure and she never changes sizes much. I mean, I wouldn't say you change sizes, would you, Nancy? And she has really classic, beautiful clothes. She still has too many, but she's working on it. And that's okay. She's a maximalist. All right. Connie said, so glad we're in kitchen this week. I have one large deep drawer that is in chaos. Might actually take 2 of the days. It's that bad. That's not bad. You just have to do it, sweetheart. It's not bad. We're not going to say anything's good or bad. It just has to be done. It's what happens. Nancy's laughing. Praise God, Elizabeth. I'm glad your sweet baby boy is doing well. Yes. Okay, let me check my time because I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna remind you that if you haven't already, get ready to order She's in Her Apron planner from Kimmy at she'sinherapron.com for January. If you are a person who uses the 4-month planner, September is right around the corner. Get your order in. This is an excellent planner for those of us who follow the Flylady system, especially through me, because most of my people are some form of disorganized or ADD. So this is designed by Kimmy, who has strong ADD, and she knows what she's talking about. She has designed a planner that works well. I love it. This was mine from the summer, which I'm still using. It's almost done. I'm going to this one. The one before is in the garbage. Don't need it. Don't need it. Okay, we only have so much room in our house, and we don't ever have room for trash or clutter. And that's all it is. It's trash. What would you possibly use it for if you've already gotten out everything you need, like birthdays and things like that? Okay? All right, that's it for today. I hope you have, I'm sorry, but this hair is driving me crazy right there, frizz. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope that you remember that prayer changes things and that you are beautiful. So be beautiful. Bye.